This is a New Yankee Workshop project that we call the Paymaster's Desk. It was inspired by a piece that we found out in California while doing a This Old House project. And the story is that the Paymaster would carry this desk on the back of his horse, and when he arrived at the site, he would set up and pay the workers. He would put the cash in one side, push the drawer through, and the worker would remove it from this side. It features some half-blind dovetail joints where the side joins the front. Now here's another example broken down. This is a 3/4 inch drawer front in which I've cut pins, a half pin, the top and the bottom, and full pins in the middle. This is the sideboard, 1/2 inch stock, and the two of those intersect just like that. A very nice, strong joint. Now let me show you how I make those. Here's the setup for making those half-blind dovetails I just showed you. I flip the jig over so that I'm looking at the yellow instructions facing up. The first thing I have to do is determine the height of the tails. When I use a 3/4 inch thick drawer front, I like to have 1/2 inch high tails. Once I know that, I can refer to the recipe sheet. Once again, looking at the yellow instructions. For the 1/2 inch tail height, I want a B1 stop, which is right here. I want the correct collar and dovetail bit. And I want to set the height using this post here on this guide. Now the stock. The drawer front gets installed first with the outside of the drawer front facing down. It goes up against the side stop and up against this, which is really just a stop block made from scrap material. It just catches that bottom edge. I lock that in place and I'm ready to route some pins. Okay, that should take care of the pins on the drawer front. Let's take a look at them. Okay, you can see they're 1/2 mortise, nice dovetail. Now I'm going to replace the drawer front with a piece of scrap material. I'll butt it up against that board that was there earlier and lock it down. That's going to prevent tear out when I machine the tails. I remove this piece of stock. And this is actually going to be used as the drawer side or the tailboard. The outside of the drawer side has to face the jig. So I face it in, bring it up tight to the bottom of the fingers against the guide on the side and lock it in place. Now I have to flip the fingers over. So I'll remove the stabilizer bar and the fingers and flip them over, making sure that when I reset it, I bring it right up to the stop. Lock it down. Now you'll notice that I've installed these bridge blocks. These are really not necessary, but I like to use them because it helps prevent overcutting the back side of the dovetail. Now the stabilizing bar goes back on, and I'll be ready to route the tails. Okay. Now what I like to do is make a clearing pass first from right to left. Just score the inside edge of that drawer side, then route the tails. Okay, now once again, the moment of truth. Get the router out of here. My tailboard, which is the side of the drawer, and the drawer front. These should fit together pretty well. Those look good. That's how you do half-blind dovetails.